Has it already been 15 years?
Among the shamans, there were sages that cursed me for being wicked just because I was the head of the SA clan. I lashed out because I got tired of hearing it, but it escalated to become the Great War or whatever they called it. I wasn't present, even as large-scale battles raged throughout the land.
Because all along, I was after the shamans.
I set fire to 3 temples of shamanism and executed the scribes and elders. I tried my best to kill only those who offended me, but they were always the first to draw their swords. And then, they cursed me again for being wicked, treacherous, and crude.
Don't you think that's hilarious?
We were somehow able to reach a truce, causing the Holy Land of Wudang to weaken, and the Gu clan to shrink back to its original status.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me. They say you reap what you sow. Of course, I never got along with them, anyways. Those two-faced hypocrites, all bark and no bite. I get angry just thinking about it.
As time passes, my mind gets clearer, and I can recall my memories in vivid detail.
It's like my life is flashing before my eyes. My disciples. The elders. I relied on them, and they lost everything because of me. But Xion Wumiang isn't here. He was lacking in many ways, but he was the most loyal. Is he still out there, looking for the herb of immortality? It probably doesn't even exist. He should just come back already.
Knowing him, he's probably digging through weeds on a hillside or something.
Even though he doesn't know anything about herbs.
It would be nice if I could see him one last time before I die.
Either way, it's getting harder to breathe. My time has come.
I turned 80 this year.
How much did I struggle to get here? Month-long battles. Political affairs. The entirety of Norem was conquered by the head of the SA clan. Hyokayan Mugong.
Note Miram is a term commonly used in wuxia which describes the martial world. Members of the SA clan are generally considered the bad guys.
That was my name.
I betrayed the haughty, trampled on the wicked, and backstabbed my own allies. The cycle of violence continued until I eventually became the head of the SA clan.
They called me wicked, but they were fools.
I emerged victorious after suffering for so long, and reigned as the ruler of the SA clan for 40 years.
I had all the women I wanted, and all the riches in the world. I could annihilate an army with a of my wrist. I was the most powerful man in the land. But every life must come to an end. How can a man go against the will of the heavens? When the time comes. Any regrets? Actually, I do have some regrets. If I knew things would turn out this way, I would have spent all the money I hoarded throughout my life. I should have made short work of all the political factions who dared turn their blades against me. I didn't even get to enjoy a steamy night with the new concubine.
Even it turns into a forever as it slips past my lips. The sad, hushed voices of my trusted disciples are reaching my ears.
My loyal.
Curses, why won't he just die?
Slam. Trayable, he always had a healthy constitution, so it seems his body just won't give up. Damn it. Damn it all.
Loyal. When I think of all the times I've been bossed around by that evil old man, I can't help but cry.
I'm so glad he's finally on his deathbed. Kavk. No. These fuckers. Worry not. It'll all be taken care of. Really. We're thankful for all you've endured, Sokianju. Really. The disciple I looked after for 60 years. To think that I took in this lowlife and raised him to be one of my followers. Wait, the hell have I done? But isn't it fortunate? I was so afraid that Xion Wumian would actually bring back the herb of immortality that I prayed with holy water every day. Exactly. I have never seen a more wicked man able to live without having to suffer the retribution of old age. Just thinking about it gives me chills. We'll do well once we're on our own. Happy together, I'd rather you just strangled me to death yourselves. So everyone who turned on me felt like that. Crooked, evil scum. Well, they've been like this from the very beginning. And so have I. Hyokayan Mugong. The underworld has sent out its first call. Isn't it said that once the third call comes, your connection to the living world is severed forever? I truly don't have much time left. Shut. Maybe I should just let go of my anger and close my eyes. As Tur. The Iron Sword Master, Shion Wumyung. It's exactly like you to give up on searching for the immortal herb to see me when I'm about to die. Indeed, it's good to have you here. At least I got to see the face of the one person who seems loyal to me. This is the herb of immortality. Ta-da, I was finally able to find it. What? Please help yourself to it, Master. The herb of immortality? It really exists? Wait, will I actually live? Hurry up. You imbecile. At least brush off the dirt. Choke. Master, why aren't you chewing? You have to chew it. Helk Hyokayan Mugong. My God. Someone needs to stuff the mouth of that Grim Reaper as well. I'll feed it to you myself, Master. Skew, wait a minute, you can't just ease. Squeeze it? And with unwashed hands, at that? Curses. Stop him. Stop Master Chion. Hurry. Shaver. Oi, you scoundrels. Let go. Let go right now. Is it so bad if I want to live a little longer? Hyokayan, no, wait. I still haven't swallowed it. I haven't eaten it yet. QC, and those are some lips, damn tremble at this rate. It's about which one of us wins the race. Blast, it's too late. I can feel my soul leaving my body. I could have lived. Slips, I could have attained that elusive immortality. Gang. It's over. And it's irreversible. My money. My lovely Wayang. My steamy night. Shine. My soul is getting sucked back inside my body. Is this the work of the herb of immortality? Okay, let's grab. Oi. My hair. Kutch. It hurts. I'm a terminal patient, you bastard. Slip. Missed. I've won. I'll live. Why aren't you heading back home, scoundrel? You want to get my soul no matter what, right? Well, keep on trying. Tun. Shi Huangdi was a Chinese king of Great Eronia. He was the first emperor to rule over a united China. It's the herb of immortality. Even Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi couldn't beat death, but I did. Smirk? He's laughing? Fine, you imbecile, let's see who wins. When it comes to perseverance, no human being in the whole of Murim can best me. Slow, my eyes will be shut tight until he's done. I won't move a muscle. Grim Reaper, you fucker. I am Hyokayan Mugong, the head of the SA clan, the man who went against the heavens. I can hear old people talking. The Reaper should have left. Mumble mumble. He's starting to wake up. The people who wear hats with that symbol. Yeah, the shamans. Wait, shamans? Shock. Are you awake now? Who are you? What's going on here? You're a lucky one, aren't you? The heavens are watching over you. After the Reaper realized that it couldn't take me. Did it do something? That's nonsense, it couldn't. But my body won't move. Twitch. No, why does it hurt so much? It's okay. Don't move too much.
Damn it, I don't mind not moving, but it feels like all my bones are snapped and every single muscle has been slashed.
How could you be such a saint? Falling off a cliff while trying to find herbs for your mentor. When? I did what? A child abandoned by his parents, and what's this?
Finds a glimmer of hope when meeting his future mentor.
So now's not the time to feel this stuff. When his mentor was heavily injured and bedridden. The boy was 17.
Whilst picking wild herbs to try and save his mentors.
Wait. Hold on. Whose memories are these? They're overwhelming me. Wait. His pulse is weakening. Alright, hurry up, everyone. What? This is holy chi. Damn it, what are you doing? Why are you channeling holy chi into my body? Are you trying to kill me? Are you doing this at the Reaper's behest? It's over. It worked.
The energy settled well in his dantian and body.
What a relief. Note the dantian is considered the energy center of a presently old essentially, where their life force is stored. Now all we need to do is repair all of his bones. My Dan. You did what with my body? I will be eternally grateful for this favor that you have done for me. Favor? Grateful? You goddamned assholes. So tired. Did you even consider how much pain forcing all that chi inside of me would cause? Don't worry. How could we ignore the child that went out to save your life? We were all worried. Sir. Since the child has this chi inside of him now, why not accept him as a new disciple? A disciple? Yes. We've been thinking about it for a while, anyways. That's true. He doesn't have any experience, does he? Myung Jin's disciple would certainly be a first class. I believe that the child would want this, and he already has experience with us. Even if it's sudden, Myung Jin needs to train a successor too. What do you make of all this? I've been thinking about it for a while. But it's something that I've been putting off due to my health. If you accept him, I shall train him with everything that I have. Sure. It is a bit sudden, but if all of us are in agreement, I shall accept this child to be Mavingjan's disciple. Am honored for him to be accepted, sir. Now, have you thought of a name for him? A first-class name would start with Jean. I shall choose Mu. Jean Mu. That's a nice name. Ho ho ho. Jean Mu. That name sucks. Just hearing it is making me shiver. Why do these people to have a hierarchy system and have names that start the same? Myung full-fledged shaman, Jean first-class disciple, Chung second-class disciple. Damn you people and your lack of creativity. Alright, everyone. For Jean Mu's fast recovery. What are these idiots doing now? Free this body from the evil within. Let it be righteous. Kua. Stop, stop. Demons, be gone from this mortal form. Let it be righteous. Stop it. Please stop. Expect the demons and disease from this body. Heal this body and keep it healthy. Stop it. I'm begging you, please, stop. If somebody's hurt, just give them medicine and a splint. Why would you start chanting? How hard are you trying to end me? After wiping everybody else out with brutal force, I, Hyokayan Mugon, the head of the SA clan, with my 2 disciples, divided Murim in 3 and ruled over all. But now, I become a first-class disciple of a declining shaman group. What has that Reaper done to me? I had closed my eyes, and when I opened them, I was in the body of some dying kid. Now, all of his memories are inside me. That's it. Because the holy chi was forced into my body, it's dissipating all other forms of energy. So I can't even use my old power. On top of that, Jinmu. Yes, sir. I can't stop this reaction. Whenever he calls me by my name, I have to act all nice to him. Damn it, why does this body have to do this to me? You called? Just like the Monkey King's golden headband, this body's memories force me to act like this. Note a reference to a famous cultivating monkey in Chinese literature, Sun Wukong, who was forced to wear a headband that quelled his rebellious nature. QC note: yes, there can never be a wuxia which doesn't refer to the Monkey King. Young Jin. I remember it like it was yesterday. When we were going around and wiping out groups, Young Jin alone stood before me. He was the one shaman that kept fighting to save the place. He was spared because of how he refused to surrender, but that was a mistake. We should have just killed him. Why didn't we just destroy the area and kill everyone? Let's have lunch. Yes. I'll get that ready now, sir. Damn it. I responded without even thinking. I even had a smile on my face. Inside Jinmu's body, one of Murim's lords is cutting vegetables, chop chop chop. Making soup. Mage, this is good. And dutifully preparing his mentor's lunch. Fuck this. Thinta. When? Can I leave this goddamned place? You're already able to wield a sword like that? I'm surprised. Even if you train for years, it's hard to learn how to do that. It's only been 3 months. Plus, learning only by being spoken to. Hey, you forgot to mention that. 3 months after I was fully healed. Young Jin, having lost his powers, had to train me using nothing but words. Even for one of Murim's former lords, SPP having to learn all of this from scratch is annoying. This damn body. All of its memories are controlling my instincts, so I can't go against his words. MMH. Is it because of the chi we send into your body? Or when I'm teaching you one thing, are you able to learn 10? No, 100 things, because you're a genius. That isn't possible. Smile, of course you wouldn't understand. Even though I'm in this body, I used to be one of the strongest beings in the world. I understand this power infinitely more than you do. But still, learning their techniques has been quite fun. Every day, my skills improve, and my understanding of the basic movements deepens. Compared to the dangerous techniques I once used, it's much safer. I'll admit it. There's a reason why this place is famous. I dived deeper into my training. It was like being young again. Training so hard that I would lose track of time. A year passed. My technique has reached its peak. Finally, it looks like I can easily best a first-class disciple. The techniques Eve learned here have some kinks, but they're much better than my previous ones. But there's one problem. Learning how to control my chi is taking too long. Blow. I've mastered swordsmanship, to a certain extent. If someone from the group saw me, they'd be impressed. But it's still slow. I'm not satisfied. I would have liked to use my old powers and skip some levels that way. But the colliding types of chi make it impossible. Before I reach the peak, I need to find some way to use my previous experience. But at least I know what I need to work on. I need to become a master disciple. 3 days ago. That's impressive. If someone was watching, they'd think that you were trying to become a master disciple.
One of the annoying second-class disciples that takes care of the food supplies.
Since he's second class, his name must be Chung something.
I mean, if you become one, you get to train under the master himself. Swing bump, only the master disciples have the right to contend for the master's seat.
Of course, the other disciples want to do it too. Who'd want to learn under one of those old geezers? Task I.
I'll be in charge of your training. Usually, he'd drop the supplies off and leave, but today he can't shut up.
Is he bored? Man, I want to become one as well.
If I did, I could learn some of the highest ranked techniques and be able to control 2 different types of chi.
What did you say? Startle. 2 types of chi? What? Yeah. 2 at the same time?
That's a technique that only the best of the best can even attempt to learn.
I thought that the technique was lost decades before I was even born.
Among the people whom I've met, nobody is skilled enough to use it, so I didn't even doubt that it was a lost art.
But what if someone out there could still teach me?
I wouldn't have to worry about the holy chi's interference.
I would be able to use the Dragon Soul Chi. Are you sure about that? You learn how to use different types of chi if you become a master disciple? Yeah. Everyone knows that. Something that everyone else knows, except for Jinmu. I should have asked around sooner. Hey. I don't know what you're thinking, but it's probably impossible. Every single one of the first-class disciples is aiming to be a master disciple. You're just a nobody. It's not even in your reach, is it? You idiot. You can't even see who I am. Competition? What about them?
I see the path I need to take.
The stronger I am, the better. Hey. I'll beat everyone else to pulp. Because I'm the one that'll be the master disciple. Alright. I've found a way to use my old techniques. If I tackle one more problem, I can leave this place. And that problem is: thank you for doing this every day. Don't worry, sir. You need food to heal.
To make my mentor Myung-jin healthy again.
Seeing him alive after all of this is a miracle. This body worries about him every damn day. Every time I try to leave this place, it forces me to come back. In order to leave, I need him to be healthy. And there's only one way to ensure that. Meat. A sick person needs meat. Please enjoy it. Munch munch mmh. I will. Damn shamans. Even if you're following the rules, how could you feed a sick person nothing but grass? Please, just one bite. Please. No way. Absolutely not. It took me a while to convince him. Thanks to the meat, his condition has improved enough recently for me to leave him for a while. Are you going out to train again? Rascal. Don't worry about me. Go on. Meat really is the best food to revitalize someone.
I can't tell my mentor about my plan.
If asks me anything about it, I'd end up telling him the truth. Ho! This body can't lie to him like that. Anyways, after Myung-jin recovers, I can finally learn how to control 2 different types of chi. Hey. A person. I attacked by instinct. You're one of the disciples? Who's this? Eve never seen him before. But this guy. Arms the size of someone's thigh. Licka a pig? Im Chungwood, a second-class disciple. More like Chunky. I brought food supplies. Pork. No, it's nothing. Why is he even here? Im from one Wagwan. Plump, my name is Chungwoo. This guy. I brought food supplies. He must be neglecting his training. You couldn't gain that much weight just by eating grass. Where's the bastard that came before? Where's that pig? Snicker. Well, it doesn't really matter. Leave it anywhere. Shoo all right. This changes nothing. I'll devote myself to my training. Commitment. Yeah. Hooray. This pig. Cap him going crazy. Hey, you. Don't you do this at Wudang, too? I don't have any training today. Skorica, I don't care if you have training or not. If you're done with your business, hurry up and go, you tactless bastard. I don't have to go anywhere. Can't I just stay here and train, sir? Wiggle waddle? Don't most people hang out with their peers on their days off? Can't you do it at Wudang? No. Doesn't anyone there want to hang out with you? Well, everyone must be busy. My God, you're not. Hey. When you approach others, do they leave quickly? How did you know? You don't even spar with them? Not really. I guess it's because I'm not very skilled. Bringing food supplies. The guy who was supposed to come, did he ask you to switch with him? Yeah, he's been busy lately. Do you always laugh at your mistakes? I guess I just like laughing. Bright, that's bullying. You're being bullied. You don't seem to notice at all. He. You know, being blind and innocent, being ostracized and lacking. You look like someone I used to know. Heavenly fate. He was a sorry fellow, but he was loyal. Laughing even when he was beaten up. He's the only one I miss from the SA clan. I don't know. Don't disturb me, don't get in the way of my training. Yes. Thank you. As long as he doesn't bother me. As long as he doesn't disturb me. But. I'm curious. HVP HW. Can I finally see how a shaman's apprentice trains? Stance. Seven-star fist? He has all the basic skills down, doesn't he? Smirk, I thought he was lazy, but he must have been practicing hard. That being said, he didn't consider his body type at all. Chungwu is fat. His movements are slow. He has no choice but to project his moves to the opponent. For example, if your arms are short, you'll have to use your feet more than in the original method, or you'll have to use a trick. Tolik yap. RIAA. Tolik, whoever taught him was stupid. It's really none of my business. But watching him is frustrating me to no end. Yo! Why are you doing it this way? J. Elf Mac. You're thick. You're fat. If you change it up, your opponent won't know what hit them. Your movements will be as elegant as this beautiful tree. Got it? GGG blank GGG. He didn't understand a thing. I mean, I'm going crazy. Blank, what an idiot. Hey, that's it, follow me. Whine, sir, that hurts. Shut up. Come on, stand here and do it. Try the 7-star fist again. Let's teach him something, then him out. All right. Here I come. I moved before him, but now him. You little imp, don't make useless movements. Make your hits quick and concise. I can tell you haven't got much of a brain, so your body can learn by getting hit. Yes. Yes? Now, again. Lean in more. You didn't change anything. I've never met anyone stupider. Next time, I'll hit here. I'll poke your eyes. Jeb. But sir, isn't that too cowardly? Shake share. Shut up. There's no cowardly way to fight. If you win, it's over. Again. Timak oops. Ball. Sat. That's enough. Thank you. So much. Collapse.
He kept moving until I told him to stop, so at least he's persistent. But if you do a move once, you have to do it 20 more times to lock it, Indiana.
What an idiot. He's just getting in my way. Hey. Don't come from now on. Tell someone else to do it. What? Gosh. Don't ever come back. If you do, you're dead. Then I'll be on my way, sir. Be afraid. Ma, hurry. Please don't come back. Green. My world after everything I've done? You taught him well. Teacher. Were you here this whole time? I've never seen him before. Neither had I. He's a little stupid. Seems like it. But you led him well. That's how it should be. Why do you look so happy? I'll hurry up and prepare the meal. All right. The next day, chirp. My teacher went on a walk in the morning. And the pig from yesterday didn't come back. That's a relief. Then, should I take it easy today? You punk! Next to yesterday's pig is a great disciple of Wudang, Jinha. If that's really him. Gear. And if what I've heard is correct, then that's one of the 7 master shamans. Why is he looking for me? A great disciple of the primal flower hall, Jinho. He's known as the death penalty that hangs above the truth, one of the 7 master shamans. If he's the death penalty, I have to be respectful. Right? Sir Death Penalty. What brings you here? It's fine with me, Young Jean, but having to speak politely to someone like him hurts my ego. Was it your doing? What are you talking about? Chung was 7-star fist. You taught Chung Wu to play cowardly tricks, and another child was injured during training. Shake. His opponent was almost rendered unable to produce heirs. You won. I'm proud of you. How dare you teach such cowardly tricks to a shaman's disciple? Hey! Piv, you're being too loud. My ears are burning. What? If he won, that's all he needs. Shoo, go away if you're gonna keep spouting nonsense. I don't see what the problem is. Note eggs the other disciples' balls as long as the eggs didn't break. What the hell's the matter? It's annoying. Pack, we're not close enough for you to yell like that. What? This disciple is strange. Was Jin Mu deceiving Master Miling Jin? He seemed like an innocent kid who served his bedridden master well, but this reckless way of speaking and arrogant attitude are just like a street vendor's. What on earth could change someone this drastically? Did something happen that fundamentally altered his personality? Miling Jin must have taught him through words alone. I'm sure. That training by himself made him arrogant and twisted. I can't help it. Siging, I'm not a disciple of Ingen Palace, and I'm not a member of the royal court. But as the death penalty, I will surely guide you. Like hell you'll guide me. Smirk. An opportunity came earlier than I thought. Come at me. If I take down a master, I'll get my name out there. I'll be a closer to becoming a master disciple. Come on, where did you learn to talk like that? But I can't hit him with a real sword, so should I use the scabbard instead? Tap, I've been wanting a fight for a while now, but you even went and started it for me. It's a chance from the heavens, isn't it? We're gonna have to do the regimens. What's with your posture? You arrogant brat. Tap, fame, come on, you're gonna talk me to death at this rate. It's already getting dark. Well. If you won't come, I will.
He struck with the intent to spill blood. This must be the Divine Gate 13 swords. But his movements were so concise.
He's so fast.
Alright, I'll use the same technique to beat him. If I show him how big the gap between us is, he'll be put in his place. I can't hurt him, so I'll aim for his wrist.
He's close. That was dangerous. Sweet. The eyes this time?
Divine Gate 13 swords. An attack consisting of 13 sword movements aimed at disarming weapons or making combat impossible by targeting the wrist. It is a military principle that embodies the shaman's desire to not take their opponent's life.
If he's using that technique, why is he only targeting places like the eyes and the heart?
It's like the SA clan's cowardly swordsmanship.
No. It's like I'm actually fighting a member of the SA clan. Hey! I lost. Unbelievable. Twinge. It's strange, though. I don't regret losing.
Clench at the last second, he managed to redirect his strike to hit my wrist, despite having only been aiming for vital spots.
Jinmu, who has only been a student for a year. He resembles another disciple I once knew.
He's just like Myling Jin was, a man who became a great Taoist master.
I can't help but praise him.
Truthfully.
Wait. Sudden why? The battle is already over. Crunch, this rocks. Fists are the best way to finish it off. This is what I'm talking about. This thrill. After so long being suppressed by Munjin, I can finally let loose. Ma! Master Jinmu knocked out Master Jinho. That's miraculous. What I'm seeing right now. Because he was always isolated here in Chungwam, no one ever saw him fight. But Master Jinmu is truly skilled. How cool. What are you doing? Move him to the Purple Cloud Temple.
Note the Purple Cloud Temple, aka Zixia Palace, is a Taoist temple complex first constructed in 111926 that is also located in the Wudang Mountains.
What? Yes. I've finally taken it in the race to becoming a master disciple.
The news that I beat Jinho Chungwa's testimony will undoubtedly make it spread like wildfire throughout the Purple Cloud Temple.
No matter how strong you are, you won't defeat anyone if you're held back by morals. Strength is more important than anything else. Soon, no one in Nurim will be able to defeat me. What if I beat all 7 master shamans? I'll be the strongest disciple of all. Snirer. Be afraid, everyone. I'm coming for you. Purple Cloud Temple. Someone beat Jinho? How could that be? Tell it to me again. Head of the shamans Myunghyun. Purple Cloud Temple. So, Myung-sun, you mean to say
that a disciple who has only been a student for a year was able to use the Divine Gate 13 swords, defeat Jinho, one of the 7 master shamans,
and teach Chung with the 7-star fist by changing it to suit his body type? Longtime shaman Myunghyun. Yes, Myunghyun. That's because he was so beaten up, Jinho hasn't yet awoken. Primal Flower Hall Elder Myunjin, we haven't been able to confirm the details. But that's what I heard from Chungwu. Shatter, how could he?
It's not difficult for the elders here to modify their 7-star fist, but for a mere disciple to do it.
That's right.
Such a change is impossible to make unless you have in-depth military experience.
Isn't the story just being exaggerated because the disciple is such a poor student? I assume so. Well, Myung Jin must have taught him. Hasn't Myung-jin been complaining about our practices since then?
He says we need to be rid of our humility and make a practical difference.
Master Craftsman Yong-un Gungpu. Back then.
Underscore the wicked Hyokayan Mugong rained terror upon the mountains. Underscore Veen the three palaces were blight down and the disciples were slaughtered. Underscore.
In recent years.
I couldn't find time for Master Myung-jin because I was busy working with Chongyang Sangdan.
Let's all go to the Forsaken Hermit's temple tomorrow morning to listen to Jinmu's story and talk with the master.
Yes.
The next day.
Starting today, my affiliation has been changed from the Primal Flower Hall to the Forsaken Hermit's temple, Master.
Master Jinho told me to learn a lot from you, Master Jinmu. Who's doing what? Jinho, you crazy bastard. Did I not hit you enough? I'm gonna hunt you down, you bastard. I allowed it.
Yes, sir.
I see. What? Last night, Jinho came and asked for my permission. Teach him well from now on. Jinho, you seduced an innocent old man while I was away. No. Master. I'm not ready to have students. I heard the story from Jinho. What? Jinmu. Squeeze. What? Dread, what's this? It feels like I'm about to be tricked. I doubted your talent. Have you really grown enough to beat Jinho? Hee, that's surely a gift from heaven. Tyr, you truly are a shaman's disciple. Tightly. Wasn't I always a shaman's disciple? Stay strong. I heard how you did it.
Even though you were out of line, this teacher is proud of his student's achievement.
My God, this isn't right. Chungwoo, you have to work hard from now on. Yes, master. All right. Good, ho-hoo. Why is this happening all of a sudden? Then, Jinmu. Ho, I'm hungry, so we'll be asking you for a meal. Ho, you're such a glutton. I'll get it ready soon. Sevet, okay. Master. How can I serve you? I'm yours to command. Hey. Yes, master. I'll accept you under my teacher's orders, but remember. Grab yes? First, I'm not your teacher. Second, do whatever I tell you. Third and last, don't spit out words like Hokai. Like you did last time we trained.
If you keep to these three things, we'll have no problems.
Grip. Imagine being beaten to death every time you break one. Got it? Am. I got it. Squeeze. Are you really going to obey? Yes. I'll follow your orders. Alright, then go away. Push. Where? Where do you think? Smirk. A while later. I've got the chickens, master. Ahu, well done. Kill them. Yes. Cock. Put em in water. Pull out the feathers. Plucking. Now boil em. Bubble. He's obedient. It's really satisfying to boss someone around. Snicker, I'm gonna order him to do every annoying task. Just keep on being obedient, by the way, master. Yes? How did you do that? What? Yesterday. I was really surprised. Blush.
Master Jinho is one of the most distinguished masters in the world, so how did you?
Aren't I great? Do you respect me? Yes. Spring, take it out now that it's cooked. Yes. Again, Chungwoo resembles Cheon Woo-myung. Holt, even though he's clueless and lacks sense, he's really loyal. He's so nice that he's even being bullied by his peers. Steam stern, alright, let's bring this to teacher. Come on.
Now that you're here, I'll make you my #1 subordinate.
Master. Yes? Hurry. Is this really okay? What? Eating meat is strictly forbidden. If we get caught.
The 10 Commandments of the Shamans. The basic rules of the Master Shamans.
Among them, meat is an absolute taboo.
Linder the Shaman's law of the Order of Civil Merit: if you eat meat before the sun shines, your chi will become unbalanced. Therefore, shamans strictly prohibit meat to their disciples. Disciples are only allowed a bar made by mixing various grains and herbs.
It's an unusual tradition. It's okay. Even I eat it sometimes. It's been a while since my teachers had it. I'll bring it to my teacher.
To restrict the diets of growing kids.
Grow.
Those mean masters.
Teacher, eat well and grow stronger. Ho ho, thank you. I become stronger since listening to your suggestion to eat meat. I've even been able to do some mild hiking. Yes, I'm glad.
As soon as he's strong enough that this body won't worry, I'll leave this boring shaman and never look back.
Here, you eat too. No, thank you. There's one more outside. Chunwood and I will split it. You're going to share despite being in the prime of your youth? Why didn't you catch 3 of them? Shameless, I've never seen such a degenerate Taoist.
He's been getting worse and worse ever since he tasted meat.
I'll leave now, Master. Please call me when you finish your meal. Okay. I'm hungry, too. Hey, Chungwu. Empty, you pig. Did you finish it already? Hey, you punk. Don't you know how to share? I'm Suri. Even the soup. Stop. Take your mouth off that. You. Spit that out right now. The elders? Of all times, why are they showing up now? The master and the elders? Why did they have to show up now? What now? Can we get out of this? Russell, you damn brats. We can smell the meat cooking from down the mountain. Are you taking advantage of your master's illness to eschew propriety? So they could smell it. As the one in charge of shamanic morale and discipline, I cannot forgive this. I'll be letting your master know about this. Expect to be punished. Master, let us proceed. Of course. No. If you go in now. Drop. Mylington. Master. Sir, sure, why are you? How could? Damned.
I can't let something like this get in the way of me becoming a master disciple.
For now. Let's beg. I'm sorry. Everything is my fault. My master was so ill.
Quiet, you. I commend your love for your master, but you besmirched the commandments.
Have you gone insane? This guy is pissing me off.
He's not even the Grand Master, but he's still snooping around.
When I get more power, his head is mine. Mi Young Jean. What is going on here?
As the oldest person involved, explain your actions.
No. Brother. Is this that grave of a crime? What? I'm glad that you're on my side, but are you crazy? Shake home, he's even glaring at them? Stand up, Jinmu. Why are you acting like you committed a crime? You too, Chungwu. Brother, Myungdong, Myung-sun. Clunk everyone. How do I look right now? When I lost my powers and was confined to my bed after fighting the evil one, do you know how I felt? When I saw my brothers and masters dying, do you know how broken I was? I wasn't that evil.
While we were intent on keeping our rules, we were crushed.
We lost completely.
After seeing how easily we lost, everyone else asked for a truce.
Clench, what do we have left after that? Did we even try to get revenge?
Back then, after the war with shamans, thanks to my efforts, the other groups decided to pick survival over honor.
It was an obvious choice.
The world back then was a battlefield.
If the war kept going on, kept gaining power, to the point where we could wipe out every enemy.
Knowing that harsh reality, the other groups decided to ask for a truce. After that, no one helped the shamans.
And now they're forgotten, continually getting weaker.
When they were